We're going to bring out our next performer. Doug, will you introduce her, please?
The next performer is Katie Huttonhower.
Katie, please join us. We are so glad you were
Welcome
here.
to the
Welcome,
stage.
Katie.
We got to make sure that microphone is on for her.
Yeah.
There she is.
Yeah.
There
That was
you
a
are.
me problem.
Katie is a senior at Roaring Fork High School. She's 18 years old. How long have you been playing music, Katie?
Like singing kind of my whole life, but guitar, like 4 years maybe, I want to say.
Okay.
And then I played piano a couple years before that, but I didn't like it that much.
Okay, and you've got a couple of influences here in musical.
I do.
They're kind of contrasting. Do you know who they are?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. My biggest, I think that's because for like musicality wise, I think Incubus is one of my favorite artists at the moment. But like lyricism wise, definitely Jackson Browne. Shout out to you, my father, wherever you are, because you put me on that train.
Okay, but wait. We want to hear about one of these other interests that she has outside of music.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Doug asked me what this meant on the backstage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mycology.
Mycology. It's the study of mushrooms and fungi, which I think is really cool and I love.
So that is something you want to study? Like later on?
I did, but I don't know if I can do something that specific, but I do. Well, the cool thing about mushrooms is that they're not a plant or an animal. They're just something else.
What?
That's like Derek.
Yes.
We have a special treat for Joe tonight. Joe, we have learned that Katie is... Would you light Joe up there for us one more time? Joe, we have a special treat. So Katie has a very interesting little skill. She is able to improv musicals. So what I want from you is a topic of everyday life. Just everyday life.
Brushing your teeth.
Brushing your teeth. Katie, you ready?
Do I actually have to?
Come on, Katie. Brushing your teeth.
Okay.
10 seconds.
It was 10 a.m. and I brushed my teeth and it was really fun. And then I put socks on my feet.
Thank you. That's enough.
Hey.
Really good.
I love this. I was there. I was in the theater.
It happened.
And what song are you singing for us tonight?
This is a song that I have recently titled Wildfires, but that might change.
That's because
Okay.
you said your quirky habit is you do not like to name your songs.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Okay.
It's too much.
Okay. Well, good luck, Katie. Let's put this up here.
Thank you.
Whoop, we're close.
We'll lose that one. I'll take that guy for you.
Oh,
Yeah, Wes has one job, and
All right. Would you give Katie a nice welcome again, please?
thanks. That's how you did that. Thank you. Yes, the mic. Perfect. Thanks. I know my brother leaves next summer for the coast, and some cold old man in a box will be telling him where to go. But today I'm gonna get along with the ashes, sit by the side of what went wrong, and ask it of stories made up years ago and futures that we'll never grow, but someone might.
Way to go, Katie.
Thank you.
Shall I? Take that off so you don't have to stand there.
Thanks.
Fantastic performance. That was
Thank
amazing.
you.
We're going to hear from these judges. Jordan.
I love the cadence in your lyrics and the way it both simultaneously blends and dances around what you're playing in your guitar. Amazing peaks and valleys both in your singing and your playing. The song had so much flow and so much dynamic, and I loved the way that you did the finger picking when it was really intimate, and then brought up the chordy section during the chorus, and
Thank you.
the way you communicated your story, and some of those words, I don't know, to echo what you said earlier, I don't know how you sneak words like Okinawa into a song, but it's very impressive.
Thank you.
I see you moving while you're playing, kind of in the knees, you're swaying a little bit. Lean into that, because you're already so expressive with how you're playing and singing. Like, just let it go all the way, because when you engage your body 100%, it does change the music, and your music is beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Josefina?
I'm going to copy what she said. And you are a superstar. You are ready to be up on that stage. Your sound, your guitar, your presence, and your voice was so full and so powerful that you don't even need a band behind you. And I would buy a ticket to come and listen to you.
That's saying a lot.
Everything else she said, dynamics, like you have it. You are a superstar. You're a racing superstar. I'm a big fan.
Thank you.
I'm gonna vote for you because you're amazing.
Thank you, Josefina. Joe.
Yeah, just great. Really, really awesome. Yeah, your voice is so stunning. It's really, really strong, really evocative, really expressive, and yeah, and your writing is just fantastic. I really appreciated the way that your melody had such space to it. It felt like it didn't exist in like a small kind of jail cell or something. Like it felt like your melody felt really expansive and surprising in a way that was really, really cool. And what is that song about to you? I appreciated the sort of mystery and the poetry of the lyric, but what is? I'm just curious.
I usually just write songs in accordance to the ways that I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And I guess I think it was during the time of the California wildfires, and I was like, fun. And then my brother had told me and my family he's going to be a Marine, and he decided that he wanted to do infantry now, which means he will be, up there doing the thing that they do. And it just, brought a lot of emotions to me about this time in general and life and everything, and I was just like, I gotta get this out of me and onto something else. So
Yeah. For what it's worth, I really I felt that. I was like, for most of the songs, this feels like it's about like the environment, it's about the earth, and then I loved. I forget what the lyric is, but when it switches to if I see it becomes very personal, and it's like clearly about your brother.
Yeah.
But that switch from it being sort of about a topic that felt really big and felt like it involved the whole world to being about something that involved only you and you're speaking to another human being. That was really, really moving and surprising to me. I
Thank
loved
you.
that. Yeah.
Thanks.
And I said to Derek back there, too, while you were playing, the use of dynamics was fantastic.
Thank you.
Great job on that.
Thank
you,
you.
judges. Anything else?
I just want to say how impressive it was, the improving a musical about brushing your teeth. But seriously, because it's such a powerful skill to just be put on the spot like that and have fun with it. That's what you did. You had fun with it, and it was quirky. And keep that skill alive, because I saw that translate in your music as well. And just always be ready to just write a song about brushing your teeth and keep that creative bone
She
going.
laid down about 10 of those backstage.
Should have got here earlier.
So no more mushrooms.
Also,
In the music.
why is it not just called Wildfires? Why don't you want to name your songs?
Because I can't, because of how broad it is, I'm like, I don't know how to narrow this down.
Right,
I would
right.
just want to be like, journal entry 1, journal entry 2.
Got
I
you.
think I'd have to do it like that.
Got you. It could be like journal entry 2, and then in parentheses Wildfires, though. Just,
Yeah. Really
I
creative.
think it's probably called Wildfires. I just named it. That's what I'm gonna call
Well
it.
done,
You can
Joe.
call it whatever you
Well
want.
done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I named it for myself.
Katie, thank you so much.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Thanks,
Thank
Katie.
you. Would you give her a hand again, please? Yeah, make sure you. Okay, we have one more contestant tonight. Are you having a good time?
Yeah, how you guys feeling?
It was great.
I'm blown away by the amount of talent that's here,
Oh, man.
especially at this age group, right?
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
It is really fantastic. These guys are all pros.
Already. And there's
Okay.